Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can see from today's title, today is going to be like a little bit of information on the experience I have had with lip fillers. So I do have lip fillers, as you probably could already tell. Some people say they look natural, some people say that they don't. But whatever, I am not bothered. I have recently just had a touch up, so they are a little bit swollen and a little bit bruised at the moment. So if you can see any like dark marks around my lips, then that is just bruising, which will go very soon. So I've been getting lip fillers for quite a while now. I'd say maybe over 2 years. And I first, let's just rewind. So before I got lip fillers, obviously it's a really big decision to make because it is your face, and if you're thinking of getting lip fillers, then I just recommend to really do your research. I personally had done a lot of research into lip fillers. I was always looking at posts, liking posts, scrolling on Instagram, looking at different accounts, seeing like recommendations of what other people had said, and I really took time researching before I finally took the plunge and actually got them done. But yeah, it's obviously personal preference really, isn't it? Like some people like small lips, some people don't, some people like bigger lips, blah blah. I think it's just down to you individually. I don't think you can be told, oh, you need lip fillers, or oh, you don't need lip fillers, like your lips are so big, what have you done? Like, it's just how you feel, and it's just about self-confidence and how you feel about yourself. And if you like it, go for it. If you don't, then don't do it. So yeah, so I had done a lot of research into lip fillers before I actually obviously took the plunge to get them done. So I'd followed like loads of different accounts on Instagram for absolutely ages, and then I decided to go with someone called Dr. Roberts. I don't know if anyone has heard from him. He has a clinic in London in Harley Street, and then he also was doing like a mobile clinic to a salon in Brentwood. So for my first time I went with him, and I went to the salon in Brentwood as it was local to me and it was just ideal. I went for 0.5 to start with, which isn't actually that much. So obviously I had the filler done, which was fine. I was really happy with them. They swelled up a bit, but they weren't too big. And then once the swelling had gone, I almost felt like I hadn't even had it done. Like, I feel like if you're gonna take the plunge to get lip filler, me personally, I would suggest getting 1 ml to start with, because as soon as that swelling is gone, I feel like you're like, oh, like this is, like, I don't know, you feel like they've deflated a lot, and you're just like, oh, like, I thought they were gonna be like how they were before the swelling went. So that was the first time I got them done, and he was quite expensive. I think he was like, he might have even been like 200 and something for half a mil, or 180 or something, which is obviously like crazy expensive. So I then went to, so then I kept looking because I was still looking at lips. I wasn't looking for a new person, but I was looking just at lip posts because I always look at them. But I found another clinic that was looking like they were like producing really good work. So I was like, oh, I might give them a try. So this one was called Rejuvenation Walton, I think. And I didn't like the experience of this at all. It was £80 or £85 for half a mil, which is obviously a lot cheaper than the price I had previously paid. I went to them, and when I got there, it was literally like a really small like clinic. It was upstairs, and as soon as it was like a really thin corridor, and as soon as you got up the stairs, it was just like queues of people, like literally queues of girls just standing there with like numbing cream on their lips, and I was literally like, whoa, wasn't the experience I had before. Like before it was like a wait, like I don't know, it just seemed more professional, and this was literally like queues and queues of girls with numbing cream on their lip. Yeah, so I remember there was like a few of us that went together, and we all went in at once, and I think she literally just like, I don't know, I didn't like the experience, and I didn't choose to go back there. But again, like, the overall like product of how my lips looked after, they looked nice. So I wasn't complaining there, but the whole experience, like, I don't know, I just didn't like it. It didn't seem like, I don't know. But then it was 80 quid, so I don't know. I guess you do pay for what you get. But anyway, so then I knew that I definitely didn't want to go back to there, but I was still debating going back to Dr. Roberts. Obviously, these are spaced out over a while, so let me just retrack myself. So the first ones I think I got, let's say like June, and then the swelling went and I wasn't happy, and I literally got them done again the next month, which was half a meal again. So that like was 1 meal in the space of like a month. And then I was happy with them. And then I kept looking around, and I came across Flawless Cosmetic. And I have to say cosmetic because there's a Flawless Cosmetics on Instagram, which isn't the Flawless Cosmetic that I go to. Very confusing. So I found Flawless Cosmetic on Instagram, and their work literally looks incredible. Like, looked so good, and I was like, right, I know where I'm going next time. And so obviously lip filler is expensive, and the prices for Flawless Cosmetic were a lot more higher than obviously the £80 that I'd already paid, and the price before that, I think, or they were like the same prices, but I think I was thinking to get 1 meal this time instead of 0.5, as I had previously had it and it wasn't lasting as long. So I think I got, my last set of filler was in like yeah, so June, so maybe it was like July, and then I waited all the way until November, and in November I had 1 meal from Flawless Cosmetic, and they were based up in Harley Street for this clinic, and I was in love with them. I loved them so much. I was like, right, this is it. I found my clinic now. This is where I'm going for my lips. Like, I'm really happy. They've done like an amazing job. Exactly what I wanted. They like sit you down. They ask you exactly like what you want filled, how you want it to look, where you want the filler, and they basically do exactly what you ask for. So literally so impressed. So I went there on the November, and then, God, it sounds like I've had so much, but I can't remember the next time after the November, but that was when I had 1 meal, and ever since I've only needed a 0.5 top up. So I feel like once you've had 1 meal, you don't really need that much to keep up the plump look. But ever since I have been going to Flawless Cosmetic, I just find that I just am really happy. I had all different members of the staff there, and they all literally do the exact same job. They are so good, and they really take your time and make you feel really comfortable. And I don't usually bruise that much when I have my lips filled, which is nice. I think it might be because they're quite gentle, and yeah, but so I had them done. So today is Monday. I had them done Friday, so you can see that they are swollen. I do have a little bit bruising here. You can just see it's a little bit darker, but again, they've done an amazing job, and I'm so happy with them. I just want to say that just because I've had lip filler doesn't mean you have to have lip filler. Just because I have lip filler doesn't mean you need to judge me, or I don't know, leave anything nasty in the comments. But yeah, it's like just down to personal preference really, isn't it? Like whether you like it or whether you don't like it. But yeah, I just thought I would share my experience with you, because I know when I was looking to have my lips done, I was literally researching so many different stories and so many different like experiences of how people had found it and the procedure. I don't think I'd film the procedure because I feel like, I don't know, would you want to see that? I don't know if I would want to see that, so. But yeah, I just thought I would give you all the information I have about my experience, and if you can take anything from it, then I have done my job. And if you're not interested in getting lip fillers, or you don't want anything like that, then that is absolutely fine, because I don't think anybody needs lip fillers. It's just down to how you feel about yourself and self-confidence for you. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you want any more videos like this, then please do let me know, and I will see you on my next one. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to turn that notification bell on so you never miss a upload from me.